Welcome back to Ferris Sports Update. Time to talk Bulldog hockey, and with us head coach Bob Daniels. And Coach, welcome back to the show.
Good to be here, Rob.
Obviously, I know not the finish you wanted, but your team able to make its 21st consecutive postseason playoff appearance really speaks volumes to what your program's been able to accomplish.
Yeah, well, thank you, Rob. And it's interesting you bring that up. In that, I don't believe we hadn't talked about the weekend prior to the playoff weekend. That was we played Lake State at home for senior night and senior weekend, if you will. And we went into that without having a playoff spot secured. We won 2 games. Moved up to 6th place, and really, I thought the guys played an excellent weekend of hockey. Leading up to playoffs, felt really good going into the playoffs, and was very appreciative of our seniors and our senior leadership and what they did for us that weekend against Lake Superior State, who was fighting us. It was head-to-head for that last playoff spot. So I was really happy. We got the win on Friday night to clinch a playoff berth, and then we needed to win on Saturday to move up in the standings, and we did. And like I said, we played some of our best hockey that weekend.
As you went into the playoffs, you drew Bowling Green here in the first round, and obviously knew that team very well, and had a lot of good postseason matchups with Bowling Green over the years.
Yeah, we have. We've played them quite often, and I thought it was a very favorable matchup. It wasn't going to be easy wherever we went, but we were looking forward to the series, and we didn't come out on top, but we certainly played very well. I was very once again appreciative of our players, and a lot of guys playing beat up and banged up, and I felt good coming out of the series.
So we go to the opening game of the series. Always a tough venue to play in down at Bowling Green, and obviously a tremendous game here in this first contest.
Yeah, the first one, it was it went back and forth quite a bit. You'll see early on we've got a number of good looks as the game's going on. And even though the scoring was only 1-1, going into overtime, I did feel as though both teams, it could have been easily 5-4 if it wasn't for the fact that both goalies had outstanding games.
Obviously, you mentioned the goalies. Darren Smith sets the school record, 62 saves, had an incredible performance for you.
Yeah, I question the 62 shots, as I always do. I think they were getting a couple for every attempt on that, or every attempt even at our end of the ring. But good. He had a good game. I can tell you that he played really well, and I was very happy with it. Matter of fact, the only goal that beat him there was a very weird bounce off the backboards. It came back over top of the net. The guy was there to bang it in, but it was very an unusual goal. And here's another unusual goal. Our guy was trying to feed it cross crease on a power play, and it went in off of their player. So the only 2 goals that either goaltender gave up were really what I would consider to be kind of fluke goals, especially compared to all the opportunities both teams had to score.
1-1 going into the third, and obviously a playoff situation. You really need that next goal, and neither team able to get one here in the third period.
No, neither team, and as we said, we had some good looks. They had some good looks. Both goalies played exceptionally well, and it went to the overtime tied. Now, the start overtime, we have 2 really good chances. Here's a really good opportunity by Lucas Finner, and then another one here by Drew Duranis. And we were right down there early on. You can see, though, we get caught with some guys up front, looking to try to score, and I don't mind that. We hate to give up this goal, but we were looking to win. You're not looking to try to see if you can go 3 overtimes, and like I said, we generated some really good opportunities in overtime, came up short.
You lose that opening game. How tough is that to lose a game like that in overtime on the road in the playoff series?
That was difficult, but it wasn't insurmountable. Certainly, we didn't feel that way. We were just as ready to go the second night as we were the first night, and I thought we played well. The score, I do not think, was indicative of the way we played. As
we go to the highlights of Game 2, Bowling Green got off to a good start here with a couple goals in the opening period.
Yeah, we fell behind. This is one of the things I was real proud about our team fighting back, though. But we'll fall behind, partway through the second period where we're down 3-0, and we end up clawing our way back into the game. But even before we fall behind, you can see we're generating chances. I thought, once again, both teams had a lot of opportunities to score. Pucks were going a little bit more than they were the night before, but here you see a really good opportunity for us to get the first goal of the game. Here's another one that hits the backboards, comes up and goes over the net off our goalie's back. It was just some weird bounces we were getting on the back, down by our goal.
Obviously, playing on the road, difficult environment, and certainly have to come ready to play here on a road in an environment like this.
Yeah, you do. You know, you have to. And I thought our guys did a good job of doing that. You know, they go up 2-0, and it's early. You know, we're in the first period, but we felt good enough about our team in terms of the opportunities we were getting. Here's one I know Darren would like to have back. It's a goal that normally wouldn't beat them. You see Tackett score a power play goal now. It's 3-1. And the guys really continued to pour on opportunities or pour on chances at their net. We scored to tie it, and really the game was very even. Here's a breakaway we get. We'll have another one to start the third period. That's not in the highlights, but another one by Drew Durantes. So we had multiple opportunities to tie the game.
Obviously, give yourselves an opportunity here going into the third, maybe to come back and win this game, but they get a big goal right here.
They do. We don't give up, though. We continue to press, continue to look for ways. Here's Zach Yoder, a defenseman, you know, almost comes up with a goal. But we're pressing so much, you can see we're giving up opportunities back at our own end. You have to. There's no sense trying to play for a close game. We got to find a way to tie. So as it's going on, you know, we're giving up chance. We gave up the power play there because we were caught the other end of the ring. But I didn't mind the effort whatsoever.
5-2 the final score, and obviously finished the season. You mentioned that senior class and 7 seniors that certainly have meant a great deal to the Bulldog hockey program.
Yeah, they have. I mean, that's a group that's won conference title, have been to the regional finals. So it's a pretty decorated group. They're all going to graduate on time, which we're really proud of. Only one of the 7 is going to go on to play pro hockey, and that's Mitch Maloney. The other 6 have taken jobs, and they're going to put their degrees to work. And that's as exciting for us as it is for the guys that go on and play pro hockey.
You mentioned those degrees. Your team led the WCHA 20 all-academic selections and really says a great deal about what they've accomplished in the classroom.
Yeah, we're really proud of that. And again, I think you've got to look at our seniors for leading the way there. We try to have a culture within the team that success in the classrooms is important as success on the ice, and those guys take it to heart, and I think they provide great leadership for the entire team to follow.
Finally here, one of those guys that did that in the past, had a great opportunity. Chad Billings playing in the Olympics for Team USA. What did that mean to Bulldog hockey?
That was great. You know, it's our second Olympics in a row where we're represented. Of course, 4 years ago, Chris Kunitz played on the gold medal winning Canadian team. This year, a past captain of ours, Chad Billings, was on the U.S. team. It was great to see him out there. I got a kick out of watching him line up early on against the Pavel Datsyuk, and it was just great. It was good to see us represented, as I said, for the second time in a row, and we're very proud of Chad.
Well, Coach, thanks for your time, and looking forward to another season of Bulldog hockey coming up next fall.
Thank you, Rob.
We'll be back with more Ferris Sports Update right after this.